Hello, my legion of little goblins. This is Gamer Dragon, and welcome back to another Amnesia custom story. This one is called Illusions of the Dead, where you play Marcus Grant, who's been living in England for as long as he can remember. After your wife passed away from cancer, your 9-year-old daughter, Emily, is all you have left in your life. Unfortunately, she has a rare disease called sclerosis. Pretend I even know what that entails, even though my mother is a nurse. Stop messaging me! The disease has no known cure, but an old friend told you that scientists of the castle of Barnard have found the cure, but it's a myth. Your goal is to find the cure deep in the deep dungeons of the castle and save your daughter from dying in that long and painful death. And apparently it has instructions for if the game crashes. Nice. So, I've already played it ahead a bit, so we'll see what happens next. I forgot to take my supplement yesterday night. I'll just take it. Take it regularly later. Alright, first of all, this custom story has been built and tested on a recommended gamma of 1.25 and a game version of at least 1.2. Remember to read your mementos if you get stuck. Also, if you want to follow the story, remember to read the notes. Okie day. That's actually why I think this is actually why I lowered my gamma for the last few custom stories. Chapter 1, Determination. Just wrote down a note. Bitch! I need to find that cure to save my lovely daughter Emily from death. My friend told me the elevator in the main hall could take me to the dungeons. I should try to find the elevator. Not that I really want to. Need to find a way to get into the courtyard, but the gate is locked. There's a way over the wall. Yeah, this part doesn't look like there. Looks like the railing fell off or broke off in some point. Dingy ass looking shed. Broken ladder. Tindy boxes. Gimme. Gimme. In here. Well, this ladder is why we're here. I love how clear the night sky is. I just don't know why it's raining. Because there ain't a cloud in the sky. I will say this is probably one of the sharpest night skies I've seen in this. I kind of don't like that I can see into the windows on the second floor. You guys see that, right? Just a slight bit disconcerting. Because you just know that you're going to see something that goes a bloogity wiggity woo at some point. Now I feel like I will need to escape at a moment's notice, so I'm going to just pre-stack boxes here. Maybe this barrel. Let's see, is that all I need? Yes, that is all I need. Now come with me, little box. I need you to smash that. Because that's locked. Yes, that sudden wind was not creepy and ominous at all. Locked. Locked. Are all the doors locked? We're just going to ignore that for now. Little Justine. Lots of dressers, a wardrobe, and a desk. God, my eyes are irritating me today. Give me that. Here, no secret. It looks kind of comfy. That. Let's check everything. That open. I don't know what it's caught on. Let's see. Can be used on a door. That's very helpful. You don't scare me, bitch. You ain't nothing. I could have sworn I left that door open. I don't think I need to go in there yet. But you know what? I'm gonna just shut this door and never speak of that again. Key? No key. I don't know why this thing's still working. Nope. Don't you do anything dastardly, you bitch. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, another locked door. Good wardrobe. Good chest. Nothing in the piano. Who never uses the pianos for anything other than puzzles, and we don't like that. That's a weird place to put the lantern. Hi, Stefano. I need your help with something. Oh, I should probably put you back out of respect. Nailed it. You know, another thing that a lot of people don't utilize in custom stories that I think should be utilized more often? Hiding something on top of the canopy. I feel like that would just be like a really good use of that. Okay, got a lantern. I think we're good to move. I don't like when the game lags out of nowhere. Because to me, that just says something has loaded into the area, and I don't really like it too much. Alright, I suppose we have to go into the cellar. Great. Ugh, don't like it. Okay, door did not immediately slam shut it in my face, so we're off to a good start. Some oil. I love when the custom story allows for some parkouring. Ooh, did not appreciate that. Need that. And that. Anything up here? Seriously. Orion was like the first custom story that utilizes one of these tool boards. Tool racks. By putting like a tool like where that empty hammer spot is. Like, thank you. More of that. It's like, it's... You know, sometimes it's the little details that, you know, that get you. Anyone just hear this faint, subtle breathing sound? Like, it just made me realize that it's just been really quiet. And I don't like it. Looks like someone's tried to break in here before. And we don't have the crowbar anymore. I'm sorry I complained about the lack of music. Ooh, I do not like how long this hallway is. Well, it's not really a long-ass hallway. There's actually a big room here. Food storage. It's locked. Good. Hello? Whatever. There's Stefano again. Cellar. Good, it's a labeled door, so I know what that is and where it goes. Or obnoxiously long hallway. Kitchen. Dear Cook Andre, I'm sorry to address this to you by letter, but this is the only way since I'm still gone for business for the next coming 4 days. Professor Woodbridge and his team from Telculum University are coming over for dinner to discuss the plans for the cure of sclerosis. I want you to prepare a great dinner to celebrate the success. The dinner will be next Friday in 6 days at 1800 o'clock. You know, most people just say 7 o'clock. That is 7 o'clock, right? 1800. All ingredients you will be needing are in the storage room like always. Things like wine and beverages you can find in the cellar. Things like plates, cooking pots, and buckets will be in the small storage room in the library. That's a weird place to keep plates and pots. Good luck. I will see you next Wednesday. Mr. Jonathan Barnard. Okay, so that tells me where some stuff, where I can find some things. But, you know, at the same time, it's like, who keeps plates, cooking stuff, and who keeps cooking stuff where in a fucking library? Just get some cabinets, Jesus. Oh, it's push. Main hall. Doors leading to the main hall seem to be locked by an old wooden stick. It seems to be very breakable. Or, you know, you could just pull it out with your hands, dude. I don't like this hallway even more. Why is this room boarded? Pardon? You want to run that by me again? If you got something to say, say it! Preferably not to my face, but still, say it. Machine room. And it too is locked. What happened in this hallway? How are you working? Put it in. Pushing over. Okay, we got books that are not where that should be on the floor. More tindy boxes. Just gonna light this room up. Dear Mr. Jonathan, my name is Professor Woodbridge. I'm a professor from Telculum University. We recently heard that the doctors have discovered that your wife has a rare disease called sclerosis. We know you must be going through a rough time knowing that your wife will eventually not make it. That's why we from Telculum University have a great proposal that you can barely deny. As you might know, we've been working on a cure for the disease for the last couple of months. We're making some great progress so far, but we have a small problem, and that problem is we don't have a large enough working space. We also don't have enough test animals to keep testing the cure. Okay, just to let you guys know now, animal testing for medicines is actually a big fucking waste of time. Because animals just don't have the same reactions to chemicals that we humans do. That's why most of us can eat garlic and onions, but, you know, your dog can't. Don't feed your dog garlic and onion. If we can use your dungeons to continue and speed up our research, we will guarantee we can save your wife from sclerosis. That is a bold claim to make. We know you have large offices that you barely use anymore, and a lot of prisoners that have been condemned to death we want to read our tests on. Now that is something that is actually very smart. Think about all the beautiful years you can still have with your wife if we can save her. Professor Woodridge, we didn't bother to give him a first name, but who cares? He's a professor from a prestigious university, so whatever. There. Ooh, la-di-da-di-da-di-dum. Laudanum is such a stupid word, I swear to God, though. Like... Of course, it probably offends a lot of people that I pronounce it la-di-da-di-dum, and these chandeliers are not centered. They are not centered with the table. They are not centered with this upper space. That is a serious design flaw. Why is this door on the floor? Library. Very interesting floor layout so far. What are you? Why did I come in here? Yeah, you might want to some of this. What are you hiding over there, dude? Those of you wondering why a chest full of levers. I'm not sure how that's gonna help me. Okay, more. We put the books in wrong. Why are these books interactable? Are you hiding something behind them? And specifically this bookcase, so I assume... This is so fucking embarrassing! Son of a bitch. Behind these books. How else would you allow them to be moved? Going crazy. Wait, is there something behind this bookcase? Looks like there's something behind this bookcase. What's... Yeah, it looks like there's something behind this bookcase. Let's see. Oh shit! I didn't mean to lose the damn chair. The fuck? That's, blood? That was some shit I did not appreciate. You know what? I'm glad that door is locked. And I'm glad I don't think I'm gonna find out. At least it looks like it's actually supposed to be dreary weather. Okay, now I'm definitely convinced that this is that there's something behind it. This. I will never understand rubble like this. Trying to see if... I am convinced I can move this. Maybe I have to come back later. There is a chest of levers over there. And I saw no place to put any of those levers. Look at it. Okay. Ugh. That lightning just... Oh, that pit drawing does not make me feel any better. Wooden bucket. For what do I even need the wooden bucket for, you ask? Locked. This is ominously creepy and I don't like it at all. Fuck you. Ugh, see how lightning makes it creepier? The dollar store Stefano. Yeah, I picked up a tinderbox. How good for me. But yeah, that's where those stairs, the stairs lead up here. Love to get one of these big, 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 tall. You've impressed me. Ouch! Perhaps there is a water source somewhere to fill the wooden bucket with water to put the fire out. Yes, perhaps there is. What the fuck? No, seriously. You see that, right? You can see the stars in that little corner. And then you got Cloudy in that corner. Whoops. But that guy was a fucking dick. Just hee hee ha ha. You're so funny. You're fucking hilarious. So clever. Goofer ass bitch. Seriously though, you could have just pulled the wooden stake out from between the handles. Swear to God, some people just love overcomplicating things. Okay, we got a bucket of water. Now let's go put out that fire pit place. Ooh, that drawing. Hate you. Can't be anything in these. Estefano. My wife and me have been together for over 23 years. Can't think about a life without her. But she has been feeling sick the past couple of months. Unfortunately, the doctors have recently discovered that she has a rare disease called sclerosis. If she doesn't get cured, she will be dead in probably 1 year. So my last hope is Professor Woodbridge from Telculum University, who addressed me a couple months ago. He said that he and his team were working on a cure for the horrible disease. But they needed a larger working space, so they asked me if they could use the dungeons of my castle for their research for the cure. They also wanted to use the prisoners that have been condemned to death as their test subjects. Finally, Professor Woodbridge and I have a deal. Mr. Jonathan Baron Barnard, whose first name also escapes us. But I think we're going to just worry about all that later. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and share this video with someone who might enjoy the series. I'm Gamer Dragon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!